Hi there everyone, welcome to another episode of the Weekly Roundup, your go-to for all the biggest news in the data science world. This week we're talking about FIFA's World Cup player analytics app, the first AI-generated graphic novel, a delivery robot that drove through an active crime scene, and more. So make sure to stay tuned and subscribe so that you never miss another update. In our first story this week, author Kevin Hess has created an AI-generated graphic novelization of the book Star Maker by Olaf Stapledon. The book, published in 1937, describes the history of life in the universe and tackles philosophical ideas such as the meaning of life, birth, death, and unity between civilizations. Using Midjourney, Kevin Hess generated 706 fully illustrated pages, a project he says never would have been commissioned thanks to the cost if real human artists had to illustrate each page. All in all, the graphic novel took around 100 hours of work from start to finish. He further goes on to say that AI art at the moment is not good at producing bespoke images of humans doing specific things. So a 40,000-page epic of something like the complete Hardy Boys adventures is just not really going to be as easy as it sounds. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments on the ongoing progress and milestones in the world of AI-generated imagery. In our next story, we'll take a look at IDC's latest published estimates surrounding the state of global AI spending. The market research company has suggested that AI spending grew by 20.7% in 2021 to reach a whopping $383.3 billion worldwide. They further expect this to grow to around $450 billion over 2022 and predict ongoing strong growth rates for the industry in the years to follow. Rasmus Ansbjerg, the Associate Vice President of Data and Analytics at IDC, says across all industries and functions, end-user organizations are discovering the benefits of AI technologies, as increasingly powerful AI solutions are enabling better decision-making and higher productivity. All in all, the AI industry and the need for AI skills are set to continue to grow steadily over the coming years, and we can't wait to see the impact that this will have across every industry. Moving on to our next story, a delivery robot casually made its way through an active crime scene at Hollywood High School on its quest to complete a delivery. During a suspected active shooter scene, which later turned out to be a hoax, a Serve Robotics delivery robot working under Uber Eats crossed police tape and made its way through a group of police officers. A spokesperson for Serve Robotics said, "Our standard operating procedure is to reroute and not to cross barrier tapes. However, in this instance, the robot supervisor believed that they were being waved through." The level of autonomy afforded to these kinds of robots varies, with some companies such as Coco and Santa Monica having drivers pilot them with gaming controllers, and others, like the Serve Robotics robot in this story, completely piloting themselves in certain areas. No matter how you see it, this incident is a great example of the kind of specific cases AI and robotics researchers will have to come up with answers for in the future. In our final story this week, FIFA planned to give World Cup players access to a data analytics app during the World Cup in the hopes of making information more accessible. The app has been created after feedback from players and unions, and is intended to be synced with video clips illustrating certain key moments in matches. In addition to giving players access to match photographs and video clips, the app will primarily give players access to data and metrics for themselves and their team after each match. While this data is commonly used by players in top clubs, FIFA aims to democratize access to the information by providing it to squads with fewer resources who are unlikely to have their own team of analysts. This is a great example of the extent to which analytics has become ingrained in the DNA of football, with Simon Colosimo, the FIF Pro Deputy General Secretary, saying that players themselves had actually requested access to their performance data and stats. That's it for another roundup. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments which story was your favorite this week, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with the latest and greatest in data science.